I want to be president.
Dem say make we no talk, but the bitter truth be say things dey happen in this country wey be say you no fit even imagine am in the first place. E just dey happen like that, and dem say make we no talk. Dem say make we no talk. Dey send me message, dey threa ten my life for wetin now? Because say I talk truth. You see this country, na the only country in the whole wide world wey be say things wey you no fit imagine in the first place dey happen for real life. E go be like say na lie I dey lie. Na true, me I no dey lie. Na the only country wey be say a whole president come out tell us say rat chop him certificate, and nobody ask am why. Nobody even ask am where you keep am in the first place. Nobody even ask am how come the rat take enter go chop the certificate. The matter die down. If you cough, they lock you off 2 seconds. This government no dey play with you. They no dey play prank with you at all. If you zuzu, you go go in for am. The army. So that one pass. Come reach one certain time, and tell us say snake swallow money. My brother, you don ever see snake swallow money before? That one pass. Nobody fit cough. Nobody ask am why. They just dey do as they like. They do anyhow. So that one pass. Small time they tell us say monkey swallow money. Monkey swallow money. You don hear am before? Wetin dey pain me be say if dem wan talk things, if dem wan tell us things, dem no dey even reason am first. Say let's say na dem come be us, and na we be dem. We come tell dem that kind thing. How dem go take am? Dem no dey reason am. Dem go just form am. Tell us whether na truth or lie. We go take am because nobody wan die. Nobody wan go prison. Make I talk am. So that one pass. And na the only country in the whole world when we say person when people no vote for, e clear, everybody see am. Say this man, nobody vote am. Yet na him INEC pronounce as winner. Now see am now. So wetin no fit happen for this country, e no dey exist. Even things wey no dey exist, we dey invent am for this country. We dey try now. We try. You know, how many I go talk? They say when they come, they go settle insecurity, banditry, Boko Haram, all manner of what should I call them? They will stop. My brother, as they enter, the thing not only double, you double, can't double again, it can't be times 100. Every day killing everywhere. Northeast killing, northwest killing. Kidnapping everywhere. Kidnapping. And they say, make we no talk. So the whole thing come pain us. Say we come this time around, we vex come out. We vote our choice. The person of P2B, they let am see seat. Come on the seat for a yansh. Say, who be you when go sit down? Say, nah, wetin be that in name? Bulabai. Say na Bulabai, na dem give. But nobody vote Bulabai. Now you say, na so dem just want make him day, and na so he go day. You go just dey like that. Even though you no vote am, he must rule you. But then forget say evidence dey everywhere. Now when the matter don enter courts don give order say Bulabai get the right. No, sorry, which Bulabai get the right? Peter Obi get the right to verify, to check the INEC result. The yansh dey shake. Then they run from pillar to post. Anambra State, where they never go for long. I hear say they don't they go Anambra State. Go do it. Go lobby now. Go lobby. See, one thing I want to tell you now is say, no matter how evil prevail, no matter how evil exists, the truth must come out one day, just one day. You see, this year election, it will be an eye-opener to many of them. It's not always all about money. Yes, there are some things, even with your money, you can't buy. You can't buy. I went out as a responsible citizen of this great country of ours to cast my vote. And somebody sold my vote behind my back. And he expect me to be quiet. He expect me to be quiet. No, I can never be quiet. I won't stop at nothing. I can never be quiet. Threatening my life, that will not make me keep quiet. Just want you to see these few videos for yourself. Then from there, you should be able to dare. If we are already in the town hall meeting, different from Balablu, Blue, Bulabai, or obedience, we take over. The end shall tell. Thank you.
As we gather in this honorable courtroom today, I wish to use this opportunity to reassure Nigerians and friends of Nigeria that the Court of Appeal will work assiduously in accordance and within the dictates of the Constitution, the law, and the international best practices.
It is clear from the provisions of the Constitution, if you check sections 132 to 134, that the winner of the presidential election must not only win plurality of the votes, that is the most number of votes, he must also win 25% in each of at least 2/3 of the Nigerian states and the Federal Capital Territory. What does that mean? You must get 25% in 24 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not score 25% in FCT. Well, I do not know, but even if he scored in 24 without scoring 25% in FCT, he could not and he should not have been declared president-elect, as INEC wrongly did. So all these are matters that must and will be challenged at the tribunal.
So don't do double packing.
This courtroom packed full with party supporters and politicians, including Peter Obi of the Labour Party. Tension is high as people await the Court of Appeal's ruling on whether INEC can reconfigure its electoral machines BVAS or not to do so ahead of Saturday's governorship and state houses of assembly polls. Obi, along with Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, who contested in the presidential elections, had expressed fears about INEC's application seeking to reset the BVAS machines ahead of this weekend's state-level elections. The three-member panel, led by Joseph Ikie, however, granted permission to INEC to reconfigure the BVAS for the next round of polls, but directed INEC to ensure that it uploads the February 25th presidential results data to its back-end server and make certified true copies available for all respondents. In what looked like a win-win for all parties, the court also maintained its earlier order made on March 3rd, allowing Obi and Atiku to inspect sensitive electoral materials. It also went ahead to grant presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, access to inspect the same sensitive electoral materials for the defense of his case. The ruling brought some respite for lawyers representing the different parties in court.
The fears of Nigerians is allayed because we're going to conduct governorship election as scheduled by INEC. We have two elections on that day, governorship election and state houses assembly election. These are what we are going to conduct on the 11th of March, inshallah.
The reliefs granted by the court on the 3rd of March 2023 stand. In other words, they have to comply with the orders of court and allow us have access. And we need just 7 days to have all that we need. Because without exercising our right to have access to all these reliefs I've mentioned, that simply means that our petition is indirectly being affected.
The good news is that the initial order of the court made on the 3rd of March, permitting Peter Gregory Obi and Labour Party to inspect the facilities of INEC, including the BVAS machine, which they intend to use to prove their petition. Those orders are sustained. The application seeking to vary it was refused.
All is now set for the parties to conduct their forensic examination of the ballot papers and other electronic documents and materials used by the electoral body on election day as Nigerians await the commencement of hearing for what many have termed an interesting legal battle ahead. Godfrey Eshemoge, Arise News.
Yeah, right about now, it's all about the one and only Ofi Nephew.